up my spooky family? It's me, TaySpooky, and today I am going to talk about a video that I have been wanting to do forever. It is a little ghost investigation on the Baker Hotel located in Mineral Wells, Texas. We have been meaning to do this video, we as in Ronin and I have been meaning to do this video for like 2 months, a month or two. And it just never really worked out. It's an hour away from where we live, so we finally made it happen. I've explained in previous videos how stagnant we've been and like not putting out as much content as usual. And my class is almost over. It's over at the beginning of May, so I'm about to be to where I can record as many videos as I want, stress-free. So I'll be back to hopefully putting out about 2 videos a week instead of 1 because I hate this. I hate putting out 1 a week. We went investigating at the Mineral Wells Hotel and it was very eventful. With that said, we did get kicked out, but we still got pretty much all the footage we would have gotten regardless if we got kicked out or not. So we didn't miss out on much. We're definitely gonna go back for a part 2, and it was really exciting. It's some good stuff. We experienced a couple of things. It was really spooky. I have not looked over the footage of the spirit box session we did or the necrophonic app session we did, but I will. I know the necrophonic app was very chatty, and I think the spirit box session was very chatty as well, but as you know, I can't hear that, so I go look at it later. Before we get started, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel because then you can be a part of the spooky family and you can grow with us. We are at 200, I think 205, 200. Yay! Thank you guys so much. I love you guys. And as always, my email is open. It is provided in the description or in my bio to send your spooky stories in. Whatever you want. I'll tell it on my channel if you want me to. Doesn't matter. I just really like reading people's spooky stories. First, I'm going to tell you guys a little background on the Mineral Wells Baker Hotel, and then I will cut to all the juicy stuff that we got while we were there. Okay, so the Baker Hotel is currently not running, and it has not been running for a very long time. It is all boarded off. You can't get in there. You can get on the property, but getting inside is very tricky. I don't doubt that if you really wanted to, you could, but we're unable to. It is unsafe in some of the building to go in, so they work really hard to keep people out for good reason. If you get caught trespassing inside, I don't know on the property because there were no trespassing signs when we went. If you get caught, I know for sure inside you will be fined, and I don't know what they do with your footage, but we didn't go inside. We got footage of inside through windows because there are like bars keeping you from going in, but like you can still see inside and hear inside, that kind of thing. So the Baker Hotel was opened in 1929, 2 weeks after the great stock market crash. I'm just reading from my phone because I'm very bad at remembering history. It has 14 floors. It was the first skyscraper built outside of a major metropolitan area. It cost $1.2 billion to build, and that was in 1929, so can you just like imagine? I don't know if they relevated that to how money is now or if that's how much it cost then, but if that's how much it cost then, man, that was expensive. The hotel was developed by Texas entrepreneur T.B. Baker, featured by progressive hotel amenities, including the first Olympic-sized swimming pool. That pool is huge. We got footage of that. That is a deep pool. Like, if you're staying at a hotel, that's the pool you want. It's a nice pool. Throughout the Great Depression, the Baker Hotel hosted many celebrity music performers such as Lawrence Welk, Jack Anlong, Herbie K, Guy Lombardo, Mary Martin, and Paul Whiteman, and a long list of legendary guests including Lyndon Johnson, Pat Boone, Jack Dempsey, Marlene Deitch, if I am pronouncing any of these wrong, I'm so sorry, Dale Evans, Clark Gable, Judy Garland, Will Rogers, Roy Rogers, Elliot Roosevelt, and the Three Stooges, and Bonnie and Clyde. I really don't know who most of those people are, but Bonnie and Clyde, that is really, really freaking cool. Not cool that they killed a bunch of people, but I mean, it's cool that you can go somewhere and you know that certain figures have been to. It's really interesting. And I will link everything I read in the website I just read this off of. That's the general building facts of it. I know it's like closed down and been bought out multiple times and people can't just like keep it open. But I know they are working on renovating it again and opening it, and I really, really, really hope it pans out because I would love to stay there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful architecture. The Ghosts of Baker Hotel. I will also link this down below for you guys to go read. The Woman on the 7th Floor. The stories of ghosts and hauntings begin in the Baker Hotel long before it ever closed. A porter who worked there during the 1950s and 60s was the first known to witness the ghost of a woman on 7th floor. She was possibly the mistress of the hotel manager. Distraught from her affair, she jumped to her death from the top of the building. I think I've heard that story. That's like the story of every hotel building though. The year of the incident has not been verified, but the room she stayed in apparently quite comfortably was a suite on the southeast corner of the 7th floor. Many reported smelling her perfume, and her spirit is to be said quite flirtatious with men she may fancy. So she's a getting it girl. Recently, a woman who worked as a maid in the hotel reported that on several occasions, she found glasses in the room with red lipstick stains on the rims. This took place at times when no one was staying in the room, so like clean cups would somehow mysteriously become dirty cups. Ronnie reported one night that he was near the main lobby on the 1st floor when he heard the distinct sound of a woman in high heels walking across the lobby. From what I can see, she is very prominent on the 7th floor, flirty. I don't think she's threatening at all from the sounds. She's not threatening. She's flirty. You can smell her. She leaves lipstick stains everywhere. You can hear her. She jumped to her death, which is very sad. And then you have the Brazos room. Another incident occurred during a tour of the hotel by a group of World War II veterans and their spouses. As the group entered the Brazos room on the 1st floor, which was the main dining room and dance area, a couple suddenly stopped. The woman looked at her husband and asked, "Do you hear that?" He replied, "Why, I certainly do." About several times, other people in the group began to hear sounds of dishes and silverware clinking, as well as people talking with orchestra music in the background. Most of the people there reported this event, so it wasn't like one person, he said, she said, like a lot of people took note of what was going on with all these weird loud sounds, orchestra, chatter, which is weird because when we were there, we heard music throughout the courtyard. You can still hear the dances and the music and the people chattering from when they had a good time there. And I think that's kind of beautiful. Like so far, this building isn't like creepy spooky, it's like nostalgic left behind energy, and I dig it. I want to stay there so bad. In 2000, a woman claimed to be psychic. She wished to remain anonymous for fear of ridicule, which I feel like makes it more genuine. Since she was a young girl, she had the ability to see spirits. She said she had been in the Baker Hotel many times and managed to shop on the outside 1st floor back in the early 1980s. She said the stories are true. It's very haunted with the classic stories, so it's like a little bit of verification that she does genuinely think the hotel is haunted. A small child, a little boy about 6 to 8 years old, was the only one to communicate with her. The garbage man's outside, so if you hear that background noise, I'm so sorry. He was the only one to communicate with her. He told her he died in the hotel apartment in 1933 when his parents were seeking medical treatment for his leukemia. It's really sad. So there's a little boy spirit, 6 or 8 years old, that died of cancer there. She says that all the spirits don't necessarily look the age that they died. Some employees of the building remain there. A helicopter driver who crashed in Alabama remained there, so maybe it was like his favorite place and his spirit returned. Oh, he had returned to the Baker with his body in the same traumatic state. Oh, his spirit returned to the building in the condition that he crashed in, which is, that's crazy. That really, really blows my mind. Okay, so I guess that's enough background history on the Baker Hotel. I'm going to show you guys the footage of when we went and investigated, and I apologize that I kind of look a little chonky. We ate good that day. So Ronin, Danny, and I went on an investigation to the Baker Hotel, and we got a lot of good stuff. Hey, what's up my spooky family? It's me, TaySpooky, and we're here at the Baker Hotel in Mineral Wells. It's been a long time coming, but we finally did it. Introduce yourself, man.
Say hi, I'm Danny.
Danny. And then we got camera guy Ronin back here. And we're gonna do some EMF, spirit box session, ghost app, stuff like that. It's gonna be a real good video. I'm excited.
I don't know. It's weird. I try to get a look through there. Look, watch. Nah, it's not gonna matter because it's gonna be all like that. But
You can.
yeah, I know. That's why I got it. You mad, Daniel? You mad because they told us to get out? What? Hey, is that a light in there? Is there a light in there, Dean?
Dude, this is a dope ass pool. I think this is like a pool room, you know?
Yeah.
Look at the ceiling.
It's all messed up.
Faces. Look for faces. Look, look at this with lead paint. You can see it peeling.
Yeah. You totally can.
Is this a parking garage?
Looks like it. I honestly don't know. What?
Zoom it out. It's like all big.
What do you think about that?
It scares me. I'm not usually scared of most of the places we go, but I'm like actually scared of this place.
I don't know. cold? It's. Oh, it is cold.
Like really cold.
That's chilly.
There's music in there.
It's like traveling through the building. Like it started over here, now I hear it like up there. Right?
That's scary.
That's weird.
We're doing the necrophonic app to see if anything wants to come through and talk to us. So we're gonna do that first. Is it spooky?
I heard that.
What's your name? Are you male or female? No.
I heard that. No.
Hi. That was a lot. It whispered hi. Do it. Do it or don't do it?
I heard don't.
No. I heard demon. Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Keep saying hello. Everyone's saying hello.
There's a lot of spirits saying hello. Danny, are there any questions you want to ask? Respect it.
You like anime?
Are you sad about the renovations taking place here?
Do you have the spirit box?
Yeah.
Okay. I like that one a lot better. I'm sorry. Now, go.
Okay, so we're gonna do spirit box, but I think at the same time we're gonna do ghost radar so that if any words pop up, we can look at that too. Is there anyone here? What else should I ask? How old are you? You think Danny's ugly?
Did you ever swim in this pool? You have the floor right now. If there's anything you want to say, you can go ahead and say anything.
Are you angry about the renovations taking place here? Do you like the company? Alright, we're gonna end the spirit box session here.
Hold up, what?
It's weak.
It is weak, guys, because look how far we are from it.
What'd it say?
Send.
Send it?
Send. Send it?
If there's anything here, make the EMF reader go off. Alright, we gonna be back to make a part 2 here because we ended up getting kicked out. And I don't want to be mean or nothing, but dude, she can't tell you nothing that you can't read online. I'm just saying.
For sure.
So we're gonna come back for a part 2.
Don't come get a tour here. Watch this video instead.
Yeah, don't get a tour. Watch my video.
Are they walking away?
But overall, yeah, this place has got a lot of history. I think it's gonna be a good video. I hope that we got good footage, at least of anything that wanted to communicate with us. But you want to say anything, Daniel?
Sucks.
I'm gonna go catch Jose doing what he's doing. Sir, what are you doing?
Taking pictures of my truck.
Stop.
Taking pictures
Stop,
of my
I'm
truck.
calling the police.
Are you that tour lady? You work with that tour lady up there?
No, but I'm calling the police.
Don't call the
This is a citizen's arrest. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to become part of the Spooky family. There will definitely be a part 2 whenever we can get around to that. And if you do decide to go investigating in places like this, please, 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 please respect nature. Don't trespass. Don't steal. Don't do things that you'll get in trouble for. I can't say for sure that I know which entities I felt around me, considering we didn't go inside the building. We just like wandered outside, but there's definitely energy. I hope you guys have a good day. I love you guys so much. Thank you for growing with me. 200, I can't believe it. Like, it feels like I feel like I've been doing this forever, but it hasn't been long at all. Only like a couple months. But 200, oh my god, I'm so excited. I love you guys. Don't get in trouble. Don't get possessed. Don't do nothing to bring no negative energy to you. Goodbye.